sure your brand is adaptable to change. Never tie yourself too much to your time period or one concept. So, I've gone over 100 times about niches. So niches are great, but don't let, your niche be a dead end. So if your niche is short term, you want to make sure that your brand is not short term. Your brand is broader than just one thing. And it's fine to start out in one direction, and say, okay, well, I'm just going to, target people, and I'll use like the color gray. I'm just going to target people who love the color gray. Okay. And maybe because gray is a fad for a little while, but then you're like, oh, I want to broaden out to, to the color black too. And then maybe I want to broaden out to dark colors. Okay. Like darker colors, like, moody colors. You just keep expanding out, and like, you're still there with the people on the gray. Like the gray people still are following you, but now you've brought in some other people who are interested in some other concepts too, some other colors. And you're still staying within your niche theme, but you're not trapped there. So if the day ever comes when gray just stops being popular at all, or gray is no longer a thing, then you now have broadened out, and now you have the people that you attracted, who love the color black or who love dark colors. And, you never abandon gray as a niche, but now you have not pigeonholed yourself. So you can constantly be reinventing. And I mentioned Madonna, the singer. She constantly was reinventing herself from the 80s. She, although was known for the 80s, she decided to not let herself be pigeonholed and kept reinventing herself to the music of each time period. So she became more associated almost to the 90s than originally to the 1980s, which is surprising because she was so popular in the 1980s. So she didn't allow herself to be pigeonholed, and she was constantly adapting herself. So a great way to stay relevant on OnlyFans and overall with your brand is to make sure that your niche isn't so small that it's possible that you could just have to reinvent yourself completely. Like reinvent yourself before you have to, is what I would say. Broaden yourself out a little bit at a time so that you never have a period of time where you have to, fully reinvent yourself. Okay, great. So that was how to stay relevant on OnlyFans. Again, my name is Richard Lewis. I am the founder of OnlyFans Hero and the Learn OnlyFans Marketing 101 course on Udemy. You can find this podcast on Instagram at OnlyFans Secrets Podcast. You can also find us on Reddit at r/OnlyFans Secrets, as well as being on OnlyFans itself at onlyfans.com/OnlyFans Hero, or you can follow us and subscribe for free and get the latest updates on this podcast. So please do so. And we're also on TikTok at OF Secrets Podcast. And as always, we're on Twitter at OnlyFans Hero, where we run hourly free promotions for OnlyFans creators. We continue to grow by 500 plus followers every day, both creators and subscribers. So please hop on there on Twitter and follow us and participate in those free posts. And as always, you can reach out to me directly on Twitter at OnlyFans Hero. If you have any questions about this podcast, have any questions about OnlyFans, have any questions for our Sunday Secrets episode, I'd love to hear from you. So please send me any questions you have on there. And as always, if you have an opportunity to leave a review for this podcast, it really means a lot to me, and it means a lot to other people who can, help them find this podcast. It really helps in that way. And as always, I really appreciate you listening to this podcast. Please continue to do so. Please continue to subscribe and follow. And I hope you have a great rest of your day.